Hey guys, it's Marley and welcome to a new reading vlog. It is September 26th, which means it is the release date for Chalice of the Gods by Rick Riordan, the newest Percy Jackson book. So I'm going to go to the bookstore now to pick it up, and then we are going to commence this reading vlog for the book. I think I'm going to make it spoiler free, even though normally when I do these types of individual vlogs, I make them have spoilers. I'm going to try doing a spoiler free one, I think. So yeah, let's go pick up the book and get on with this vlog. All right, got the book. I'm very sweaty from that walk. I also got, as you saw, the new Jennifer Lynn Barnes, because why not? I saw it there. Indigo exclusive edition. Can't spot what makes it exclusive, but time to read. Alright guys, I am 50 pages in to the book and I think it's going to be a pretty quick read. It's actually quite short. It's only 200 and something pages, and then the text or the font is like pretty big as well. So it took me no time at all to get 50 pages in. Very fun premise though. So basically this is taking place when Percy's in his final year of high school and he is trying to get into the new Roman university, which is the college I'm pretty sure we already know he goes to from other books, from like maybe the Trial of Apollo books. I think he's in college by that point. So it's kind of like we're going back in time a little bit with this story, but he's trying to get in, but because he's one of the sons of one of the big three, like Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades, they're all banned from going to college. So he has to do some like special things to get in. He has to get 3 recommendation letters from gods to get in. It can't be Poseidon, his dad, because that's like a bias. So in order to get these 3 letters, he has to do a quest for 3 new gods to get the letters so he can go to college. So very fun. And then of course he's dating Annabeth still, so she is helping him. And then Grover, their friend, is also helping. So it's going to be the 3 of them going on a quest again, which I don't think the 3 of them have gone on since the Lightning Thief. At least that's what the back of the book's saying. And yeah, the reason Rick wrote this is to basically promote the TV show where, you know, it's going to be based off the Lightning Thief. So I think that's why it's kind of like reminiscent of that. I know he dedicated the book to Walker, Aryan, and Leah, which I believe are the actors who play the 3 of those characters. So yeah, it's just gonna be a very quick, fun time, I think. Hey, so it is the next morning. I'm about to head into work, but I thought I would check in because I'm gonna get to do a lot of reading today on my one day that I commute into work. But I did get to 100 pages last night in the Chalice of the Gods. I also got my birthday gift from my boyfriend. It's my birthday in well, tomorrow, but I'm not gonna see him for a couple days, so he got me a freaking Apple Watch. Like, what a good gift. Like, I'm so excited. I'm so grateful. That was so nice of him. But anyways, so last night I like set it up and everything. But anyway, I have been reading Chalice of the Gods. It still is a goofy, fun time, like all of Rick's books. It actually is nice to read a book totally by him because the last like Percy Jackson book was The Sun and the Star, and there was that co-author that worked on it, which no offense to that man, but like you could tell that there was another influence in it. So it's nice to know that this one is like purely written by Rick, and you can definitely tell that. So far we are still on the first quest from the first god, so this might be like the longest quest. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen with the next 2, but it is kind of interesting because we seem to be focusing on more of the smaller gods in this. Wait, I did kind of think it was going to be featuring some of our traditional OG gods, like, you know, Athena, Aphrodite, Ares. Sorry, this is shaking. I have it on my my cat's scratch post and now she is scratching it. But it is featuring smaller gods, which is kind of nice to have it like mixed up, featuring like more like obscure gods. But I don't know, it could have been nice if it did follow some of our OGs, but I see why he didn't do that. Or maybe the other challenges will be, I don't know. Oh, should I show her playing? Hey, Peach. Are you excited because it's morning? Oh my god, I just got a text notification on here. Okay, I'm still getting used to it, but this is fun. Yeah, it is my birthday. So I guess this vlog will be over the course of my birthday, so I'll take you along with it. Maybe a little too many veggies. Actually, now I think it's too much meat. All right, I have 100 pages left of the book. I just read a negative review of it from someone that I follow on Goodreads, and it's kind of like making me think a little harder about it, think a little bit more critically about it. I know I've been like praising the Rick Riordan humor and stuff like that, but I don't know, it is starting to bug me a little bit how Percy's being characterized, because it's always been the joke of like kind of Percy messing some things up and like Annabeth being the one to fix things. But Percy is like going into college, like he's saved the world multiple times. Like I feel like it's getting a little bit old. Like he's not dumb, like he's not a loser, you know, and he's just really kind of using those same jokes over and over of like Percy not knowing things and stuff like that. And Annabeth's almost becoming like a caricature of just like girl who knows everything and always has what you need for the plan, where I'm like, I think I'm not totally loving some of these aspects of the book. I was also feeling like it was very kind of shallow. We did just have a bit of a deeper scene though now with Grover, but I think it would be nicer to have more of deeper emotional storylines going on, especially because this is about Percy kind of moving on from his teenage years into adult years, going to college. But there's still hope, I guess, in the last pages of the book, last 100 pages. But that negative review I read, it's kind of like getting to me. I'm seeing what they're saying, you know? And I'm very much feeling like, you know, this is a cash grab. Like Rick was kind of forced in a way maybe to write this, because I know he said before he wasn't gonna write any more Percy Jackson books, and then this comes out along with the show. And then I just saw, I don't know if it was just announced, but I just saw that there's gonna be another Percy Jackson book. There's gonna be a 7th one. So I feel like they saw that this sold well or whatever, and they're making another one. I don't know, like, and what is that plot gonna be? I don't think the plot was out. I just saw that I think it was just announced now, honestly. And I'm like, what is that one gonna be now? Like, him in college? Hopefully it would be better, because I would be interested in seeing that. But if it's done well, and if it's not like 200 pages, like this is so short, it's not even enough time to really get into any interesting stories that can be really fleshed out, you know what I mean? And I know I said spoiler free, but like he has not even gotten one letter yet. So I don't know, maybe he'll get them all just at once at the end. But that's a little check-in. So I'm feeling like originally I was thinking, okay, this will be a solid 4, but now I'm wondering if it'll be like a lower 4, or maybe even lower than a 4 in terms of rating. I'm very interested to see if you're watching this and have read the book and read all the other Percy Jackson books, like what are your thoughts on this? Like, were you happy with this book, or do you feel like it literally is just a cash grab, you're disappointed in it? How do you feel that there's going to be a 7th book? Let me know. go spa. Hey guys, hi! So it's been a couple days since my birthday now. As you saw, I went to the spa with my mom and my sister. We stayed over there, had a nice time, saw some other family members, and hung out with my friends last night. And I finished the book on my commute home from that get together. Overall, I think I'm going to rate this 3.5 stars. As I've kind of said before, it is a fun time. It's cute. I did like more of the message it had at the end regarding like growing up and how you shouldn't be afraid of growing up and growing old. It had, you know, a lot of heart to it, and I did like that, but I still just felt that little bit of disappointment, which I've already alluded to in this vlog, where they're really just relying on nostalgia a lot for this, and I'm the type of person that is going to give into it. I mean, I read this, I bought this right away, I got very hyped for it, and I know a lot of other fans are gonna be like this, and I know I didn't want to spoil, but this is kind of like necessary to know that Percy does only get the one letter of recommendation in this book, and as I said before, like the series is continuing, I assume with at least 2 more books, where he's going to be getting, I guess, a second and then a third in 2 other separate books, and I just don't think that's necessary. I was reading some other reviews and people were saying like it's such a low stakes story. You could have fit them all into one book easily, I think. And now what? Like I'm just gonna be paying almost $30 Canadian. It's $26.99 Canadian for these pretty short books. 2 more where again the story, we know it's not going to be anything too serious because we've had other books happen after this, so we know nothing crazy happens, if you know what I mean, like world changing. So it is a very low stakes story. What I would like to see is maybe like different characters in the other books. Like this was really Percy, Annabeth, and Grover, and then, you know, Percy's parents. So if we could get some other characters from the series, that would intrigue me to read the other books. But this one was very much, so I saw other people point this out, that it really was making a lot of references to previous books, like constantly making references to other Percy Jackson books, almost like summarizing them. It's just a lot of stuff like that. It didn't feel as like fresh and new. So definitely a lot of critiques could be made about this, but at the end of the day, I am someone that's going to give into that nostalgia a little bit. I like Rick's writing and a lot of his humor, so I did overall enjoy this, but I'm just definitely, you know, I want to mention those critiques and kind of just call out Disney or whoever's behind this. Like this is definitely just like a money grab or something. But again, let me know your thoughts below. We can have a discussion about it. So thank you for watching. I guess, would I overall recommend this to Percy Jackson fans? I think if you're a really big fan, sure. But again, like I don't know if you want to spend the money for a book that's not really like high stakes or that needed, but I think for the really big fans, you'll probably want to read this. So that's all from me. I'm going to continue my birthday celebrations a little bit with my boyfriend today. We're going on a little road trip, but that is the end of this vlog. I hope you'll subscribe for more vlogs and other reading bookish content. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy the rest of your month, and again, let me know what you thought of this book, and if you haven't read it, are you gonna read it? All right, I'll see you next time in my next video. Bye.